Hi friends, Rebecca here, the Dragon Librarian from Farmington Community Library, and Cal and I are here today to talk to you about some really great books that I think you might enjoy. So, books can be many different things, but what they should be are mirrors, windows, and sliding glass doors. And what I mean by that is, for a book to be a mirror, you want to be able to look and read a book and see something of yourself in there. It will help you better understand yourself. But you also want a book to be a window so that you can see someone else and see someone else's life experiences. But most importantly, a book should be a sliding glass door so that when you're reading, you not only get to see somebody else's experience, but you step through that door and actually feel it for yourself. You can feel what these characters are experiencing. And because of that, for the next 2 weeks, I'm actually going to focus on books that celebrate diversity and that are written by authors of color. So the first book is called Clean Getaway, and this is by Nick Stone. This book is for ages 8 and up, and it's actually really fairly new. It came out within the past couple months. Clean Getaway. And this book is about a boy named William Lamar, whose nickname is Scoob, and he's always getting in trouble in school. Because of this, he jumps at the chance to go on a trip with his grandmother in her RV. They travel across the country. But there's something going on that Grandmom is not telling Scoob. She keeps changing the license plate on the RV, and she's not answering Scoob's dad's voicemails. What is she hiding? What's going on? You're going to have to read it to find out. This book is absolutely fantastic. It deals with a lot of fun family dynamics, but it also has a lot of civil rights issues that they talk about, so you learn a lot as well. And it's just an overall really fantastic book. And that is Clean Getaway. So the next book is called Dragons in a Bag by Zetta Elliott. I think you picked that one out, didn't you? Yeah, it's one of my favorites too. And as I'm sure you can tell, there's dragons in it, so that's why. So this book is it's for ages 8 and up. And it's about a young boy named Jackson who has to spend some time with this grouchy old lady who his mother calls Ma. But she's not his grandmother. She's an old friend of the family, but she's also a witch. And she has this mission that she's working on. She has to transport these 3 baby dragons into this magical world so that they can be safe. And she needs Jackson's help. This book is super exciting. It's really fun. It's an adventure. It's also the first in a series. The second book in the series is called The Dragon Thief, and that's really good as well. But this is where you want to start. And it's also great because it's really short. It's only about 150 pages, so even if you're not a fast reader, you can blow through it very quickly. It's just very, very fun. It's called Dragons in a Bag. Now, I saved my favorite one for last. This next book is called Tristan Stone Punches a Hole in the Sky. It's Tristan Stone Punches a Hole in the Sky. I love, love, love everything about this book. So it's written by Kwame Mbalia. And as you can see at the top, it's a Rick Riordan Presents book. And what that means is, if you're familiar with the Percy Jackson series and the Kane Chronicles series, they are both series written by Rick Riordan. Now, this book is not written by Rick Riordan, however, he endorses it. And he's been endorsing a lot of books that also feature different types of mythologies. So the Percy Jackson books feature Greek and Roman mythologies. The Kane Chronicles feature Egyptian mythologies. Well, this series features African mythology, but also African American folklore. It is amazing. So what happens, I'll give you a quick run-up. Tristan has just lost his best friend in the beginning of this book, and he is absolutely devastated. So his parents decide to send him for the summer to his grandparents' farm in Alabama, and that's where the adventure begins. I'm not going to give too much more away because you really just have to read it for yourself, but I will say that he may accidentally rip a hole in the sky and has to fix that. It's so, so cool. Let me just read you the first couple paragraphs of this book to get you hooked and see if you like it as much as I did. There was a rhythm in my fists. Pop, pop. It told a story. Pop, pop. Everybody thought they knew the story. They'd seen it before. He'll get over it. It's a phase. Give him space. But they only knew fragments. They didn't want to hear the rest. Oh, you do? Well, what if I told you that I went to war over my dead best friend's glowing journal? Or that I battled monsters big and small, with powers I didn't know I had, with gods I didn't know existed? Would you believe me? Nah, you wouldn't. You've got your own problems. You don't want to hear about my struggles, right? Oh, you do? Well, I gotta warn you, it's a wild ride, so buckle up, champ. Let me give you some truth, and I hope it returns back to me. Whew. Doesn't that just make you want to read more? This book is absolutely amazing, and it is also the first in a series. The second one just recently came out, and that, again, that is Tristan Stone, Punches a Hole in the Sky. So that's what I have for you guys this week. I hope that they sounded interesting. If you liked any of these books, they are all available at the Farmington Community Library, and you can put them on hold and pick them up during our curbside service. Thanks so much, my friends, and have a great week.